going down. If anybody wanna run it, let me know it now. From Michigan to anywhere, we coming through your town. I'm on a mission, who's the best? I gotta take them out. Get your aim right, get your game right. Watch me cut up on this hat trick, it's game night. That's a bullseye, how about 3 times? I'm just waiting for a challenger, I need mine. Yeah, they gon' sit and watch, haters do not want the smoke. They gon' play the sidelines while we strive to be the goal. Yeah, they gon' sit and watch, haters do not want the smoke. They gon' play the sidelines while we strive to be the goal. Yeah, it's your boy King and Flay, and I'm rocking with MDC. Much love, Josh, I appreciate the opportunity, fam. And as always, said I'm out, y'all. Yeah. Hope you got your aim right. So we came in, it's game time. MDC, yo. Get your aim right, get your game right. Watch me cut up on this hat trick, it's game night. That's a bullseye, how about 3 times? I'm just waiting for a challenger, I need mine. Yeah, they gon' sit and watch, haters do not want the smoke. They gon' play the sidelines while we strive to be the goal. Yeah, they gon' sit and watch, haters do not want the smoke. They gon' play the sidelines while we strive to be the goal. I'm talking back then, we used to rock out on the cell phone. Facebook Live got viewers stuck just like it's Velcro. You see us growing, I can do this by myself though. Perfect game with it, little shoulder and some elbow. Yeah, sit and watch us do it. Straight out the basement, now it's on the TV, you can view it. You go against the team that I'm with and you surely lose it. We don't respect the talking, we from where you gotta prove it. Someone turn up the music. We love the competition, we gon' rock out till we finish. Josh Apparel with the jersey, time to get the fitting. They boosting up my adrenaline anytime I'm winning. I lock in, I don't lose focus, the target, I'ma hit. Get your aim right, get your game right. Watch me cut up on this hat trick, it's game night. That's a bullseye, how about 3 times? I'm just waiting for a challenger, I need mine. Yeah, they gon' sit and watch, haters do not want the smoke. They gon' play the sidelines while we strive to be the goal. Yeah, they gon' sit and watch, haters do not want the smoke. They gon' play the sidelines while we strive to be the goal. Y'all real ball, we took all the smoke, they know who we are. Best not jump the gun with me, it's like jumping out a moving car. I come through and set the scene, confident like movie stars. Put this on the movie screen so they can replay this tomorrow. J Customs, come put in work and he gon' turn it up. Made a name and now we bout to put a claim on what we want. I cannot be stopped, I catch a body if it's one-on-one. I made this my hobby, they cannot tell me what can't be done. Shout out Ricky, we up in the club, it's going down. If anybody wanna run it, let me know it now. From Michigan to anywhere, we coming through your town. I'm on a mission, who's the best? I gotta take them out. Get your aim right, get your game right. Watch me cut up on this hat trick, it's game night. That's a bullseye, how about 3 times? I'm just waiting for a challenger, I need mine. Yeah, they gon' sit and watch, haters do not want the smoke. They gon' play the sidelines while we strive to be the goal. Yeah, they gon' sit and watch, haters do not want the smoke. They gon' play the sidelines while we strive to be the goal. Yeah, it's your boy King and Flay, and I'm rocking with MDC. Much love, Josh, I appreciate the opportunity, fam. And as always, said I'm out, y'all.
Okay. What up?
How's everybody doing out there tonight? I see Dan Taylor checking in. What's going on?
Happy Friday, everyone.
Got about 20 in there to get us started here. We got some of the downriver old school kicking it around today with Ricky and JD taking on Chuck Lawrence and Greg Medeiros. So looking forward to a good match here with some of my good buddies from the area.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun night.
Just racing to 7 today in the cricket, and the same way we're going to do 501 freeze rule with open in, master out. It's best of 3 sets still, but the sets are only raced to 7, not raced to 9 tonight.
Hell yeah. What's up, Dan, Ronnie Mac, Jeremy, Andy? What's up, girl?
I see Chris Norquist out there
ref.
enjoying the game. One of Alyssa's last couple games. I think there's only a few left, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, Chris. What's up, Q? I See you out there. Thanks for the like. Make sure you guys give this a like and a share and get these OGs out there for everyone to watch some fun darts tonight.
To check it out, the heckling's already started down there. As Jay says, no waiting on board one. Waiting on Greg to get rocking here.
These guys have been having a great time practicing. Lots of laughs, lots of funny stories.
Yeah, they definitely been. It's definitely a loose vibe down there. You could definitely tell everybody's ready for a good night of darts. I'm sure both teams are looking forward to wanting to win, though. So it usually gets a little quieter when the lights come on. Guys start to dial in a bit.
Sure does. Thanks for the like, Jeremy and Rocky. Hope you guys are having a good night out there.
My man Q says, hey, what's up, Brandon?
What's up, Q?
Michael Boone checking in. What's up?
Michael Boone.
Probably maybe riding out to the end of that Friday shift.
Yep. All right, looks like they're getting the cork started.
So here we go. Chucky gets the cork on one, and him and Greg gonna start us off.
Yep. Race to 7 for both these sets, so let's see what these guys do.
Some Friday night darts. These guys skipping some jackpots, man, to do this. You know, all the good jackpots on Friday night, at least in the old days.
Yep, there are some good ones out there, too, especially down at Lodge Lanes with that steel tip.
Yep. Big money down there, 1,600 or so, isn't it?
Yeah, it's high.
Yeah.
A dart.
JD pops the third one in there.
Nice start.
Look for him
Jay.
to play good tonight. I feel like Jay, if he could get that pace right and he's playing that good high speed JD darts, I think he'll have a good night.
Oh yeah, I've always considered JD a great player, and I think we'll see some great darts from him tonight.
It's probably the most games he'll have played in one night in a long time, though. You
Yeah.
know, it's potentially could be 30. You know how it goes, 30. Well, raised to 7 only, so maybe 26 games, 24 games, all the way up to in the 30s.
Oh yeah, and that's a lot for people that don't get out and play in these lucks or play leagues much.
Because in a normal luck, if there's only 10 teams, you're going to play best out of 3. So maybe you play, 12 games, 13 games.
Nice. Oh, it looks like Q's headed to Lodge tonight. Good luck out there.
Oh, it looks like Brent is headed there as well, which we'll see Brent tomorrow. I know he's hyped up to be back in action at the club and
Yeah.
Coming in for that 501 singles event. We got got a bunch of not really new faces, but I would say it's not exactly same old crowd like we usually. I feel like a lot of times we have a lot of the same people in our singles events.
Yeah, it'll be a nice mix-up tomorrow, so looking forward to that.
Norquist is going with JD and Rook in a steamer.
Yeah, let's
Dan
get some
Carter says
predictions
good
out
luck.
there.
Ron Otto got Ricky nice and warmed up the other night.
Nice.
The first couple of darts, though, I feel like always we see usually takes a second to the guys dial in. You could see here the early averages. They're all just getting warmed up here. Probably not quite into form.
The OGs.
There, Chuck starting to.
Bree says here to support my dad. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, we'll see how he does there, Bree.
Yeah, Ricky is definitely.
He's
feeling
been all
pretty good.
smiles today. I
Yeah.
tell you what, he was on the back patio having a cigarette. We look out and he's just sitting there smiling. So I know he's feeling good, and I expect a good performance out of him. I think he'll do all right.
So Chucky and Greg looking pretty good in this match. Got 114 points.
Chance, what's up out there? Thanks for the like, and be on the lookout. I'm gonna send you your lamp from the drawing last whatever it was 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna get that to Brent tomorrow, so I'll make sure he doesn't forget that. I haven't put it in the car when he gets here.
Nice. Thanks for the like, Randy. Hope you're having a good night out there.
Dan Taylor said he's gonna go with Chuck and Greg. 7-5. That'd make for a good set here. 7-5.
Oh yeah.
Toby, thanks for the like.
Thanks, Toby.
Let's see what JD does here. pound that 15 a little bit.
Gets 1. Takes 4.
Yep, gets 4. Rocky also going to go with Chucky and Greg. I think we see a lot of holds in the early game. It seems like that the first person does hold a lot. So if you're Rick and JD, really nothing hurt, and jump right in and get that second leg when you start.
Oh, yeah.
Win your starts. And
Was that Wilfredo? Thanks for the like. We appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night out there.
there's Madison checking in saying, "Go Dad go." How are you, Madison?
What's up, Madison?
I heard rumor that you might be coming tonight, but your dad said you had some stuff going on. So
Nice to see you tuning in to
Yep.
show him some support. Looks like Mama Bear's tuning in from Florida. What's up, Mama Bear?
yep, Toby, that JJ and Denny, that they're coming down tomorrow to play the
That was Chuck and Greg, right?
Yep. To play the singles event. We're looking forward to that. So we actually got 10 guys so far RSVP'd. So as long as we don't get any last minute cancellations or anything, we should be nice and full. And we even got somebody on deck that would probably fill in if we did get a cancellation, but I don't expect to. So
Yeah, it's going to be a good night.
it was a great time last time they were here. I know that. For 24 hours or however
Yeah.
long that match was. It was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Madison says she's not feeling good. That's
Oh,
why
hope
she
you're
stayed
feeling better,
home.
babe.
There's Mom saying hi from Florida.
Nice. What's
To
up,
you.
Mama? So Chucky and Greg took the first match.
Travis says Chucky and Greg in a landslide.
Andy's going with Chuck and Greg. Oh, Mom's watching with Ski Mask Girl. That would be my cousin. What's up? Hope you guys are having fun in Florida. She's treating the family to a nice week vacation down there.
Nice. Anywhere? It's not. Is it like damaged or where?
No,
where
they're in Stuart, Florida, so they didn't get any damage. Looks really beautiful where they're at.
It's so amazing that just 100 miles away
I
or
know.
something, it could be.
Yeah, we were talking about it last night. They said it's crazy. You know, some houses could be demolished on one side of the street, and the other side of the street, everyone's fine.
I saw it when they had the ground zero out there in Dexter. It was a few
Yeah.
years ago. We had a couple. I was working with my buddy Harley doing some storm repairs, and a house was literally gone. You would go house, just completely
Nothing.
gone,
Yeah.
nothing, and everything else was fine.
Yeah,
You know.
it's crazy how that happens.
So this slow start in game 2. Let's see if these guys are going to turn it around, because I feel like one thing you don't want to do if you're Ricky and JD is let Chuck and Greg get too comfortable out in front.
I agree.
You can afford to be down in a game or even 2. You don't want to start dropping 3 and 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Jay
Looks
might
like
get a break here though, and he does. So let's see if Jay can capitalize. And
Yep, he's got to take advantage of that mess.
first start trip 18 makes you feel real good in this spot.
It does. Kathy Keller, Stephanie, what's up, guys?
My man Charlie Mack, what up?
What's going on, Charlie Mack?
I know Charlie Mack recognized some of these shooters around here talking about old school. Chris said it looks like Rook needs to shake the spider webs. It's a
So
little.
not much on that one either. So Ricky can definitely capitalize
Yeah.
on this.
I'd kill that 20 no matter what. At
I
one point,
agree.
it doesn't have to be on your first start. You could get the lead first, but right here it should be gone. Yep.
Yep, smart.
Trip 20 or trip 18. Yeah.
Big third. Great
And
shot from
that's
him.
probably just the shot he needed to relax himself. He's probably feeling pretty good after that.
Oh, yeah. Stephanie, hope you're having a good Friday night out there. What are you doing? You going to any looks tonight?
What up, Steph? Hey. I think I heard she was working, getting ready for her craft show. I think she's only got she's in the crunch time. I think that's what Chuck said, that she was.
Oh, yeah. Yep, she was getting stuff ready for that.
Yeah, I know it was.
Yeah, have fun at that craft show this weekend.
Oh, I think it's next weekend. I think
Next
she's
weekend,
just getting the last of the stuff ready for it. Yep.
Nice. Mom, I don't think you can attach pictures.
Yeah, I don't think it will in the live comments.
So big turnaround here. Ricky and JD getting some points. And now Chucky's looking for a new number.
Completely turned it around, and
He
that
sure did.
just when I was saying that they're in a spot where it looked like they were going to fall behind. And
Yep.
Two weddings back to back, and the show. So it sounds like Steph's going to be a pretty busy girl the rest of the month, basically.
Yep, she is always busy.
Add Halloween in there, because that's coming up too. Doesn't seem that close, but
I
it's
know.
what, 3
It's
weeks away.
Right, or it comes up so fast.
Think it's on a Monday this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. I think you're right.
So here comes Greg and Chucky.
Yep,
Maybe turn it
turning
back
it
around.
around.
I'd stay 16, but it doesn't look like. Yeah, he did. Okay.
Nice.
I like that
Great
play.
pick on the trip.
Just
too.
because you just got back in, within a small lead, you go single 18 there, and then Jay could punish you. And
Oh, yeah.
He might close. You never know, only needing one.
Yeah, and I've seen Jay pull a move like that just to eliminate the number.
So what's Chuck do here? Does he go right after the 18? I think he will.
What's up, Denise? What up, Easy? Hope you guys are having a good night out there. Thanks for the like.
Oh, he's stretching the board on him here.
I don't know if you were as rough as I was today, Easy, but woo, we had a fun night.
My man Easy out there. What's happening? I feel like if everyone else was woke up, there's no way Easy was.
Yeah,
wasn't
for
I
sure.
know he's in there. He's in there mixing it up. Dan Carter said he just got back from salmon fishing in the Manistee. That sounds pretty fun. How'd that go for you
Nice.
up there, Dan?
Sounds like a great time. All right, let's see what Greg does here on
He's in
his
position.
16s.
Triple goes a long way. He gets it.
Gets it.
So
Nice round from him.
JD basically in the same spot as last time. Needs a first start triple, and he gets it.
Gets it. Oh, he went for that close too. Wired it.
It's the right play.
It is. I agree.
And we've all done that too. You just hang that single right on right exactly where he did, in the fattest part of the single right above it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good, Easy. I'm glad I'm not the only one who is still recovering from last night. Monette was already drinking at like, I don't know, noon or something.
Yeah.
Driving down to the bachelor party for Jerry. I was like, I don't know how you're not even human.
It was that break he recharged his liver
Yes.
for a while there. Listen to that. That sounds good from Andy. She said just got back from Birch Run, made a little run up to Tony's for late
Oh.
lunch, early dinner.
Tony's is the best.
Especially on a hangover. That would have been great
That
for you
would've been
guys today.
perfect.
I loved hitting that up on the way home from States. Used to be our every year. That was like just tradition.
It is the spot.
Oh, big dart.
And look at this nice shot. Turned it back around.
Yeah, Jay's got to fire at the bull most likely. I mean, you could try to clean the board up.
Smart.
I
Why
definitely I don't hate it. It's 4-3. I think as long as you hit it, it's
Yes.
it's a good shot. If he missed it, it was throwing in the towel. But now it's 4-3, and if Chuck misses this, Ricky could step up right behind and hit a 4 bull to steal it.
Yep, that was a great move.
One dart.
And he
He
gets
gets
it.
it. So 2-0.
2-0, Chucky and Greg. Anyone want to throw some predictions out there? We got some out there already. See what you got.
I think predictions were maybe a little heavy on Chucky and Greg, but Ricky and JD had a couple of votes in there as well.
We got Randy and Alec. Thanks for the like, guys. Hope you're having a good night.
Sounds like Dan Carter had a pretty good trip there in the Manistee. Said the big brought back several pounds. Heaviest was 24. So
Wow, that's great.
good work on that. I'm sure that was definitely fun pulling in that kind of weight.
That's awesome.
So here we go. We got a 4 mark to start, and we're going to see what Chucky does. First start triple.
Yep. What's up, Christina? A little bit.
He's going right after the 9
He
too.
sure
Chucky
did.
is getting into the zone early here.
Great shot from Chucky right there.
JD, unimpressed, says, get
Yeah.
out of my way, baby.
Yep.
He goes up and first start triple of his own. He's got the back-to-back nines here.
Oh,
Good
get
shot from Jay.
7. Great shot.
You know, Josh said, too, we can start using the clips again. That's how he feeds the...
Okay.
I know we...
Oh, for his new
Mm-hmm.
setup he's doing. Okay.
Mike Wilson in the house. What's happening, brother?
What's up, Mike? Susie Q. Thanks for the like, babe. Hope you're having a good Friday. You going out to that Luck at Lodge as well?
Sounds like Lodge is going to be bumping
Yeah.
pretty good from what we've heard.
Yep, and I heard Sean runs it very smoothly too.
He always has. Yeah,
Yep.
Sean's really good with that, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Big dart by Ricky here. What's he doing? One more? He does.
Great shot from Ricky. Ronnie's got a lot of darts coming up.
Yeah, he does. Bunch of. I was reading through that.
Susie's at Oak.
Susan
Good
chose
luck out there tonight.
the Poison Oak. Never a bad choice there on a
Poison Oak.
Friday night either.
Yeah, I was there yesterday for league. These guys are coming in hard in this game.
Yeah, this is I mean the low average 4.5 and,
Yeah.
and both Greg and Chucky are shooting over or 7 or higher, so
Yeah, same here, Susie.
yeah, those big pots do draw in especially when it's the smaller fields
Yeah.
or smaller venues. Pretty good choice of music. I'm slightly surprised by it. I feel like Rick must have picked.
Yep, it is different. No hip hop tonight.
Maybe Alice in Chains radio.
For anyone wondering. See what Ricky does here.
Big triple here for Rick would be huge.
Gets 3 singles.
It's not terrible. He's shooting for almost 4.7, so
Yep.
he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Jay's shooting a 4.5. They just happen to be up against a 7.5 and a 5.0 right now, so you just keep doing what you do and you wait for them to miss a dart, which just now happened. So let's see if JD can capitalize here.
JD definitely needs to take advantage of this situation.
He needs 4.17s to pass, so he's going to probably stay there for at least 2 darts. All 3 now, I would suspect.
Yep. So pretty close match.
Look at Chris Norquist getting the party started with it.
Chris is. Sent a little something to the Cash App to get it started. Yep, we are doing the giveaway. Giveaways for this month, so we'll
Yeah.
pull that screen up for you guys
We'll
in
do
a little bit.
Yeah, we'll do it between games. Show you just because it's a real close game. I don't want to pull it up now, but I will definitely show you guys what's going on. We got 3 for 5 on the entries tonight, and we're probably as excited about this as any giveaway we've had. I feel like
Yeah, we got some good stuff coming to you
stuff
guys.
in there too. So you know what? I better get my pad and pen out. Start writing some stuff down.
Sounds good.
Appreciate you guys getting us rolling early.
Yep. So we're doing 3 for 5 entries.
Yep, so that was 30 for Chris and 15 for Steph.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it. What's going on, Jim? Thanks for the like out there.
Where's my new pens? I got new pens. We're coming up in the game. We can get the dollar pens now. Actually, Steph did beat Chris in there, and Katie can verify there.
Oh, yeah, she sure
but
did.
It does it 750. Oh no, 748. Hers is the most recent.
yeah.
He got you. Yeah, he
Chris got you by
minutes.
2 minutes.
Yep. I just seen that Steph's was on top, but that's the most recent. Oh, and then Susie Q pulling up.
Oh, thanks, Susie Q. Good luck at Oak Lanes tonight.
Wow, I just got the picture of Danny's birthday or his birthday cake.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Oh, my gosh. He is going to love that.
It looks amazing.
It does.
I can't wait. I wish I could share it on here for you guys, but yeah, that's awesome.
So still a pretty close game here.
So let's see what's going on here.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, Greg must have heard about the raffle, and he came up and said, "Hey, put me down for 40." So get Greg in there too.
So Chuck and Greg take that one to make it 3-0 right
So
now.
40 would be 24 entries.
What's up, Brittany? Thanks for the like. Hope you're having a good night out there. Happy Friday to ya. What's up, DK Brew? Thanks for the like as well. Make sure you guys get the stream out there with a like and a share. We got some of the OGs in the house tonight. We are calling this Rick's Picks. They are going to do a race to 7 in cricket. And then they're going to switch over and do a race to 7 in 01. It's going to be 01 teams, so there will be freeze rule. Switch it up a little bit. It's going to be open in, master out, split bowl, or hot bowl.
In the final set in the tiebreaker, no, it's hot bowl
for
master
01.
out, hot bowl master out, but it is
Okay.
with the freeze rule, so it's
Okay,
four
yep.
scores. So
it'll
that's
be
why we did
teams.
drop to the 7 because we thought it's 4 scores
Yeah.
instead of and then we just didn't want it to be too late. I didn't know what the guys were doing, so
Yeah.
But
So a little different, matches to bring you guys tonight. I agree, Ronnie. Chucky is throwing that smoke, man. Britt's eating pizza, listening on Brianna's phone. Nice. Hope you ladies are having a good night. Happy Friday. Steph said, "Damn, boy, that's your man."
he's bringing that smoke. All right, sorry guys, I was getting caught up. I've been Daniel's birthday party is Sunday, and we ordered his cake from a lady of referral, Jake and Ashley, and she just texted a picture and it kind of stopped me in my tracks. Pretty cool looking
it's
picture,
a
right? Yeah.
Great cake.
Yeah, she did good.
She did
and,
a great job.
I'm really excited about it. So, but I'm back now, and thanks Susie Q. We got you on the list there as well.
Yeah,
I should
thanks,
mention
Susie.
that Sue was in on the Cash App. So
Only 8 people at Lodge Lanes. Wow.
only 8 people
That's insane.
buy
Maybe
extra
some more
tickets.
go trickling in.
I would, if there's only 8 people, that's where y'all get together and be like, hey,
Yeah.
we'll all just buy $5.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You hate to do that to the jackpot. Usually they'll okay to you. They tried that at the pre-air a couple times, but
Have a good night, Ronnie Mac. Thanks for tuning in.
yeah, for real.
1:30 does come early. Have a great night.
I feel unorganized today.
You're good. So Chubby closes them 17s and gets some 19s there.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping the heat on this cricket. We have seen a lot of our matches with the set play. The cricket set can get lopsided in a hurry.
It can.
Seems like lately they've been a lot closer, but we've seen definitely more 9-3s or 9-2s even than we
I
have.
agree.
In 01, you rarely see that. You'll see once in a while some, but usually it's at least 4 or 5 wins in the 01.
Yeah, it goes back and forth a lot. What's up, Jenny? Thanks for the like out there. Hope you're having a good Friday. All right. And Greg, hit 2 trip 19s. Get them points up. See what JD does on these 18s. He's been shooting them pretty well tonight.
He has. He's been in that first start quite a few times. There,
And he
nice
gets
little
7.
mark there. I've always felt like that's just such a good number to be confident in. So, a lot of players, a lot of people are kind of timid on the 18. I
Yeah.
feel like overall, from a general standpoint in
I agree.
darts.
I think people usually love it or hate it. There's no in between. So Chucky gets some points on them 20s.
So Ricky averaging 5.0 here, the high
Yeah,
average in the
he's
game,
shooting
the
great.
hot hand.
Oh, he's going for another number.
Look at he's mixing it up. They
He
they
sure
were feeding him
is.
Jaeger today. So
Yeah,
he's,
that is true.
He might be on another level. Like,
He
you know
did
what?
have a couple of shots down there.
And the game's changed so much where it's almost common for people to do that now. You know, where there was a time where you would never really see people just kind of take off and leave your number just sitting there. But
Yeah.
it's more common than pointing nowadays. People love to kind of open that board up and.
I saw it a lot when I was watching some darts this past weekend.
Yeah, especially with a lot of players that play the remote leagues.
Yeah.
I feel like it came from the remote game where people would just, just kind of like the flex. I'm still stunned that there's 8 people at the lodge. I'm still
can't
trying to
believe
process that.
I do. Well, most of the people that do go are probably in Chicago for Jerry's bachelor party
Yeah, I
as
forgot
well.
about that. Yeah, that's right.
So I could see where some of them guys are missing tonight.
Did Jay just 9 mark and we missed it? Because I think they were all
did.
just chanting.
He did.
"Clip
Did
it."
you clip it?
No, I missed
Oh,
it.
I thought you reached over to clip it because I did see it.
I went to hit backspace.
Oh.
I seen something. Aaron points out that Jules was
He
definitely
was definitely
playing.
doing
Yeah.
it.
When you're shooting that good, and you're feeling that great, you do whatever you want, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what that proves,
Yeah, some of his throws I was just a little baffled by, but he came out strong that weekend and won 7 of the 8 events.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
it-
speaks for itself.
With all the best players from around the country.
Yes.
I mean, and even cashed it out with the big show at the end,
Oh, yeah.
the big luck of the draw and everything too.
That was great. Hey, Stacy, thanks for the like, babe. Hope you're having a good Friday night. Oh, that's cool. There's 20 people there now. Yeah, I figured there'd be some more that come trickling
Yeah,
in.
they're probably all outside in the parking lot
Yep.
pregame. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
for sure. Yeah, Steph, I was too. It was like, I don't even know what this guy's doing.
I wonder how many people went on Jerry's trip. Probably a lot, right?
I think there were 9.
9,
guys
yeah.
that
I
were
would
going.
expect. I'm sure Gannon, like Dino,
Yep.
and Jerry, and I talked to Jerry yesterday. I think he called me. Was talking to him about he wanted to set up a doubles match, and then he was saying he'd be back Monday for.
Nice. What's up, Mike? Thanks for the like. Hope you're having a good Friday.
I mean, Monday you can do or can't do. Was it? Did you say?
I can't do Wednesday. I'll be here Monday.
Okay, yeah, because I think Daddy's going to pull up Wednesday too, so
All right,
it's
cool.
going to work out perfect.
Yeah, we have Aubrey's bachelorette, and Wednesday's like the only day I can really get ready because we leave Friday morning, and I have league on Thursday.
Yeah, no, that's gold. It works out perfect. I couldn't remember if it was Monday or not because Monday should be a good one. Paulie and Jerry both to stay
Yep.
alive,
Yep, that'll be a good one.
and then Wednesday's a top 8 match, which means it's elimination. So somebody's out, somebody's undefeated.
That's
will
gonna be
be
a great
out.
one.
Yeah, it's a tough way for it to end, but that's Marvin Johnson, what's up? Thanks for the like out there.
What's up, Marvin? What's up, Van?
Matt Maggie in the house. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Maggie? I was
Says-
chatting with Maggie a little bit while he was out at TOC. He got a triple dip for a win.
Yeah, and part of that $50,000 booster, you get a share of that, right? I think I thought I read or heard.
Yep.
So
So
congrats
out
on
there.
that. Yeah, for sure.
And it was funny. He said the guy he played with, it was like a last-minute matchup. They met like an hour beforehand.
Sometimes that's the best way.
Yeah. So congrats.
I can remember in the old days going to tournaments and you would see some great players just pull up on site without a doubles partner or nothing, and there would be another really good player that did the same thing. They would, often hook up and have success. So
Oh, yeah. All right, so Chucky and Greg take that, making this a 4-0 lead right now for them. See Ricky and JD get their first win here. I'd like to, and it's not like they're not playing bad. They're just really close matches.
yeah, and Chuck's been pretty hot too,
shooting
and Greg
fire.
obviously doing his thing. Sounds like Matt got almost 500 extra for the win besides
great.
what it already paid normally. So
Awesome.
the boogeyman in the house. What's up, Brian Bowling?
What up, Boogeyman? Haven't
Actually-
seen you in a minute.
No, I actually called the other day. I think it was Monday I called. Monday or Tuesday. I was out. It's a hard guy to reach sometimes. Busy guy. Works hard.
Yeah. Hope you're having a good Friday out there, Brian.
I see Jake Vargo out there too. Thanks for the like, brother.
What's up, Vargo? Hope you're having a good Friday. All right, so these guys both started off with just 220s.
Yeah, and we forgot to show the screen again. We're going to show you though, but because we got some pretty awesome prizes. Andy jumping in.
Thank you, Andy. We appreciate that.
15 entries for her, so I think she's already on the list. Andy's always on the list, so she's a big supporter out there, and we definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was
Always
how she
appreciate it.
Able to win one of the spots last month,
was.
actually. Yeah. So, David James checking in. What's up, my guy?
What's up, David? Hope you're having a good Friday out there.
Brian said work just been a little crazy. No biggie, brother. Just holler whenever. I was just calling to catch up. Just see how you was doing.
Good. Close on them 19s from Ricky. Went up to the 18s.
So in a good spot here to get, and you get on the board, it relieves so much pressure.
It does.
And it's obviously they're not pressured down there. They're not gambling or anything tonight. They might have a little something between them, but there was no like entry fee or forced wages or nothing. But
Yeah.
it's
and they're having fun.
yeah.
They're laughing. Great
First day of the heat's
conversation.
on. Have you noticed it's not freezing? Well, it's not really on like high or anything, but
I was gonna say it feels good.
I had to break down and turn the furnace on.
It got cold today.
It did, and it was overnight. It's going to be like down to 42.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I better not take that chance. So wake up. And,
I had to turn the air on the other day.
Oh, I
that-
usually do. I just
Yeah.
I had air on. I didn't even have. I went straight from AC over, and it'll
Yeah.
probably be back because Saturday we'll probably need the air with the big event.
Yeah. With
I
all
say
the people
Saturday,
down there.
tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we got a pretty awesome field for you guys. We got Chris Swanson coming in, Kim Wallace coming for the first time.
Yep. That'll be
Um,
nice.
Obviously, JJ and Denny coming back. I feel like, Pax. We got Pax
Howard.
as a
Is
first
Howard
timer.
coming?
Howard hasn't been in one of our singles
Yeah.
events in a while. So, and we
Josh
got
and
some of our
Day-Day?
OGs around here with Day and Josh and Tom and Meatball. And
Yeah, it'll be a good
might
one.
even missed one on there. But we got a heck of a list for you guys tomorrow. And I think we got a couple of good back-to-back streams. And look at Chucky. He's just regained control of this leg again.
He has.
Where
We've
it's-
seen these turn around a few
Swartz
times.
Creek Chucky tonight, boy. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
he
he
sure is.
bringing the smoke.
Steph said she turned her fireplace on in the office. Oh, yeah.
She got the fuzzy slippers on and everything
I
over there.
bet
I
she
can already
does.
picture
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Working that cricket machine.
Some fancy glass with some
Oh, yeah.
wine or
Some
something, you know.
wine. Aaron says, let's go Chuck Lawrence.
Yep. Yeah, it's always good to get old Chucky in the house. He's on the list for some of the most played games down here. I would say he'd have to be in contention. He's played a whole bunch of games in this house. He's played in every look pretty much the basement's had.
So he's looking at 3 bulls to win this.
Look at Steph said 2 for 2. She so does. They're pink and fluffy, and she's right on with the glass.
Love it. Called it.
That fireplace just gave it away.
Yeah,
you know?
for
It's
sure.
like crafting. It
Yep.
just seems perfect, you know.
That's great.
Andy said she just fired up her furnace too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really for me it was just the overnight. Like the days were fine, but it was like it got to the point I was getting up, especially when the little man's pulling up. I'm like, yeah, maybe I better turn the heat on for him.
All right, so Greg takes that. We're going to make this a 5-0 race right now.
So looking a little lopsided here was not what I expected.
I was not expecting this either. Really hoping Ricky and JD pull this one through and get a point on that board. All right, let's see how Ricky starts.
oh
off
yeah,
here.
let's see how he starts. I want to show you guys the.
That's so good.
It's so amazing, yeah.
All right, so Chucky gets that 20 with his third dart to close it down. We'll see what JD does on these 19s. Steph and the dogs under the desk, of course.
Oh, you know it. Yeah. Get the feet cuddled up under
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Come here, Roxy.
Nice 4 from Jay there. See, Greg's going for these 18s or 17s. I noticed Chucky went 17 before 18 in the last game.
Kind of ripped that one there, huh?
These OGs have been shooting pretty well tonight.
Yeah, they have. Let's see if Rick can capitalize. Him and JD been hot on the 18. They first star triple here, moving right along, would probably feel real good.
Go back down to the 19. Oh, he stayed up. I probably would have pointed on my third, just because these matches have been in Chuck and Greg's favor.
Yeah, it's a tendency. I would say that's a common tendency, too, to feel like.
Because you already hit one, just stay.
So Chuck does get the third
Takes
there.
the third.
I would say that's a miss, though, all in all. That he could have really made that round
Yeah.
little more aggressive. I mean, it's not terrible, but he definitely could have did a little more damage. JD with the smart play there, pick off the 76 for points and close the 18. So
Great shot from JD. What's up, Larry? Thanks for the like.
appreciate you out there, Larry. So
Let's see what Greg does. Nice first, right in the trip. Dead center.
Greg's had a pretty good track record here. I think he's played maybe he played like 2 of our Lux, and he played and then back for this match, and he's really always he played really well. The one Luck he won kind of handily, I want to say, and
Nice.
I felt like he was the best player that night too. Not only did he win, but he seemed to be the strongest player
Consistent,
on the
yeah.
strongest team.
Nice.
And I don't remember how he didn't win both Lux he was here, but I think he did. He might have made the finals in both and won one and took second in the other. So he definitely.
Yeah, it's nice seeing him back. A big close of the board there from Chucky.
Yeah, Chuck seems to be pretty good mood today as far as dart wise. He's kind of motoring pretty good. He didn't even really warm up too much. He was up here with
Yeah.
us for the most part.
They were chit chatting away down there
Yeah.
too.
And I know he had to work long day. He doesn't even get out of work till like 3, I think.
Nice first start.
If
You
you're
can hear him. He's not
if you're
happy with
Rick,
that
you
third.
gotta be loving that because it's
Yep.
a good chance to get on the scoreboard here.
It sure is.
Single bull or double right here gives you a game dart. Okay, just hit a bull and leave it for JD. Still a hat will win it, but Chucky could steal it with 4.
Yep, 4-3.
If Chuck steals this, it's just gonna be a hurtful one because they've had this game the whole time and
They
he's got a
have.
shot here. Double bull
Double
right in
for
the
the
middle.
win. Oh, he gets 3.
Boy,
It
he
looks
put
like
that
it was
close.
right there too.
He put that all over it.
He sure did. What's up, Pax?
I got JD throwing a hat trick here. I see my man Pax out there. Looking forward to having him tomorrow. What up, Pax? So we're going to move to 6-0 here. I just don't see a scenario where Greg misses all 3 of these at a single bullseye.
I agree. Tough round from Ricky and JD there because they
Yeah.
had this in their
They had
pocket.
5 darts ultimately for to close the bulls.
Yeah, they did.
Chuck and Greg playing like they got somewhere to be.
They sure are.
Yeah,
Trying to make a luck after this.
they're like, I heard there was only 10 people at the
Yeah.
lodge. They're trying to get over there.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff to announce tomorrow too with everything besides the we got a little dart case and some inventory and stuff we're gonna have over here now. A lot of times people need tips and stuff like that, so guys, I have to check it out. Josh put something really awesome together for us, got us a little case, and we stocked it up pretty nice. So
Yeah.
for anybody that
You know how Josh is. He doesn't stop. So while he's not working, he's been building this case for the club, and it turned out great.
it looks amazing. I can't wait to post it. I can't wait to show it.
What's up, Tom? Thanks
Tom
for the
Keller,
share.
thanks for the share and the like. And speaking of people we'll see tomorrow,
Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, Tom. All right, let's see what Greg does on these 19s. Gets 2. So again, Ricky and JD need to take advantage of this lead they have going right now.
I feel like they have early lead most of the game. They've been
Just fall
good
short
all the
at
way.
the end.
The last couple of what we see a lot here sometimes these games shifting in the last couple. So last couple of rounds, I mean. Big dart from Jay right there. Another
Great
big
shot.
dart.
Great shot from JD.
Bowling says that's sweet. Yeah. I can't wait till you see it. And he stocked it really nice too. We had a lot of stuff in there, all the gear shafts. It's all Fit Flight and stuff, but mostly everyone over here is usually
I'm a Fit Flight person.
everybody over here kind of uses a lot of Fit Flight stuff. So I'm gonna try to get a couple barrels stocked in there and some of our swag and stuff too. So
Lots of good stuff coming.
give you a reason to stop by the club, even if you're not playing or no match, just be like, hey, I gotta stop by and pick up a couple things, and I'm usually here, so you guys tap in.
Ricky closing those 18s.
Tom, looking forward to tomorrow. As always, looking forward to having Tom.
Yep.
I got him in my fantasy draft. I will leak the information that he is on my team in the draft. Me and Chris did a draft today.
That's awesome.
It's just fun.
I know you two always do that.
It's fun. We just throw in $10 each, and then we draft till we take turns getting first pick, and then whoever, if you get both the finalists, you win $20, or if you get just the winner,
you
get
guys
$10.
keep going back and forth with your money.
Yeah, it's literally no one's ever out more. At one time, I think I got to like plus 40, and then he rallied like back to back on me, and then we were back to even. I don't even know where we're at. I don't even know if anyone keeps track.
What's up, Travis? What you guys cooking for dinner over there? Carlina, what's up, girl? Thanks for the like, babe. I know you're bummed you're not at that Demi Lovato concert tonight, but next month it sounds like you'll be there. So thanks for tuning in since you're not there.
How they do my girl like that.
I know. I felt so bad when I saw her post today.
Bowling said MDC barrels yet? And we wish. Not quite, but maybe one day. MDC tips and shafts for sure right now, though.
Oh, yeah.
Chris says he's down 20, so I'm still plus 20 on him. But I had him good. He made a nice little rally. He, I think it was the last tournament. He had, he had both finalists.
Yeah,
he
did.
Yeah.
What's up, Brandon? Hope you're having a good night out there. Carlina said so sad.
I know
that
she
girl.
was. As soon as I didn't even see her name go by, and I heard you say Demi, and I automatically knew exactly what happened.
Poor thing.
They'll get you there though. Hopefully it'll be. Why was it rescheduled? Did they say?
I don't know.
Was it COVID or is it just travel?
So this is pretty evened up right here.
Yeah, looks to me like they should get
pull
on the board here.
They should pull this one out.
Jake could clap that trip 15. He's already got a 9 mark on it, so he's going to get all 3.
And he gets the close.
So Ricky will have a hat trick.
Who do you think? Who's up? Chucky or Greg? Are they going to close the board down, Chucky? You think he's going to?
He's going bull. He's going bull.
Okay.
Especially after he almost hit that 4-piece. He's going to want to steal the lead. He might, if he hits double bull, take a stab at one of those triples, but I think he stays all bull.
Wow.
Carlina said they didn't say, but she said, I will see my wife, so help me God.
You got that right, girl. So he did. He ended up shutting down the 20s and 17s. And
here's
this
Rick
a
with
game.
the dart
Come
for a
on,
bull
Rick.
to put him on the board.
And he gets
does just that. Jay says, nobody. So is this the birth of a rally? A 6 on the trot rally?
This would be great.
Oh, man.
This would be great.
Chucky might be thinking, I'll have none of that.
What's up, Haim?
Haim out there. What's good, my man?
What's going on with ya?
Killing the game, not just the canvas game, the shoe game.
He is killing the game.
The custom ring game he's about to kill.
Yep,
Haim been killing the game.
He has. Hope you're having a good night out there,
I
Jaime.
I sent the picture of the shoes to the lady who was making the cake just to make sure she stepped her game up.
Yeah,
I said,
she stepped it up.
she
pretty
did too.
good.
She did pretty good. I sent her. I said, just so you want to know how we throw down. Here's
This is what we're doing
here's
over
here's
here.
what his shoes look like. What happened there? Did he go double? Gave him a miss. It must have went low.
I don't know.
Let's see if
Unless he hit one of the wires. Sometimes if he hit a wire, it'll miss. Was
he
it down
only
there?
needed 2, so he may
He
have
might have
been
went
in this
double.
little area here. Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, I can't find the lie in that one, Carlina. She said he's the GOAT.
He sure is the GOAT.
He's definitely the GOAT over here. That's how we
Always repping Jay's Customs.
yeah. So much fun, been adding it into the giveaways and doing the little
Oh, yeah.
stuff and then picking up. It's been fun to, especially this month where you guys get to pick what the design he paints. So whoever wins the board and the surround. Actually, we'll pull it up real quick.
Yeah, let's pull it up.
So you can see this is the giveaways. We'll get back to the game, but we got the hats back in there because they're brand new and we want to get them out there. You got there's custom jerseys back. There's $50 gift cards to Josh's Apparel, which you can even use for the supplies and stuff. If you ever came by and want to use your card for that, we're even okay with that. And then the Blade 5 board with the custom surround, where you know you've seen the work that Jay does and. You've seen his work, so
Yeah.
whatever you give him the idea, he'll put it together and send you some ideas. He can do it on the computer first, so you get a look, and I love it, and go at it. So, and then we got one of the lamps still in there as well. So,
Yeah, so looking forward to the giveaways this month, guys. We're doing the entries are 3 for 5.
yeah, 3 for 5. They're going on pretty much all month. We don't have a ton of streams after this week. We do got 4 streams over these next 6 days, so there's plenty of time
Yep.
to get in, but
Lots of time.
they're rocking it 3 for 5 tonight, and we've had different winners every month. Some that may have had a lot of entries. We've had winners that only had 3 or 4 entries, so
Yeah.
just gotta kind of get lucky, and either way it goes, all the donations go back to the players and
Sure
building the
does.
club anyway, so it helps out completely. And
Yep, you guys help us make this better, so we appreciate you.
yep.
What up, GA? Thanks for the like. Hope you're having a good Friday out there.
Yep. So we're pretty stoked up about all that. I'm really excited to see how the ring comes out.
Me too. I'm looking forward to see what someone picks for their design on that. Heim's going to kill it, as always. So look at this. Ricky and JD are in advantage of this game.
Chris Norquist says in his best LL Cool J voice, "Don't call it a comeback." Rook's been here for years. This is the gabbiest group of guys
Oh,
we've
yeah,
had
these
down there.
guys are
You can
chatty
tell
Cathy's
they
down
are.
there
They miss
tonight.
it, but this 4 pretty good friends that probably don't
Yeah.
see each other that much.
Yep.
I know Jay and now that Ricky and Britt play with him on Sundays, so they
Okay.
do see him on
cool.
Sundays. But like Chuck and Jay might not have seen each other in a
Yeah.
while. You know,
Yep. What's up, Andrew? Thanks for the like out there.
Pax asks, we haven't done the mixed doubles yet. We do got it in the works. I think it's going to be like a multi-flight. I think we're going to probably get 8 teams and
Do 4 and 4.
do 4 and 4, and then have the 2 winners play each other we're going to do round robin. And but it's still a little bit in the works, but we're definitely have full intentions and somewhat of a roster for a mixed doubles event. So we definitely like to get you in there. Andy, I did get your Cash App. I got you down with 15 entries tonight. So
Thank you, Andy.
Nolan says he hasn't seen JD in a few years, and good to see him throwing. No doubt. Yeah, Jay's still out there doing his thing. So
Sure is. And look at that, winning from the 2 spot.
Norquist says 500 a team mixed doubles. It's not quite that high, but we were going to do a little bit of a larger entry because
Yeah.
the club's going to throw in a good chunk too, and we'll probably get nice awards made.
Nice,
But
yeah. Nice payouts for that one.
Yeah, we want it to be a big payout, and the only way to narrow down the field for a mixed event is super huge buy-ins.
I agree.
To be honest, if
I
we did
agree.
$150, we would have 30 teams that want to play.
Yeah.
So we're thinking the buy-in's going to be about 300. Because if the club throws in 600 and there's 8 teams, there's 3,000 in the payout. We could do 2,000 for first and 1,000 for second. And we think that'd be pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. More to come on that event. Yeah, Brandon, I agree. You can always count on JD to throw a shot back with you.
No doubt, no doubt. They threw a couple back. They even had Ricky. I saw Ricky do one before they started down there. He'll do one with the guys. Same with Day Day. Day Day don't drink
Yeah.
at all, but he'll definitely, if the guys are, you know,
Yep.
if they're all doing one, he'll do one. But, which is pretty impressive for these guys because just doing one of Jaeger is not that fun if you're not a drinker.
I agree.
Jaeger is fucking terrible. I mean, I've drank bottles and bottles of it, but I still think it tastes terrible. Oh.
It gets the job done, that's for sure.
Yeah, quick, like bull finders, we used to call them. And it seems like every bar that they do Jaeger at just over pours it, you know, and it's just,
You get a Jaeger bomb at Oakland,
Yeah,
and
like-
you are done for.
yeah. It's like, wow, my night's over.
Yeah.
Greg said, who said Jaeger?
Big shot from JD right there.
Nolan says, do not speak ill of Jaeger. Bite your tongue. And now Chuck's talking about Jaeger. That's got everyone going.
It sure does.
He got him the King can. That's a good way to go too. Those big Bud Lights, the big yellow cans. Getting a little cold, you know. Those are a little bit more the summer
Yeah.
beer. But
Yep, I agree.
I could agree with. Speaking of agree, I agree with Rocky. It tastes like medicine. It really does have a little bit of that
It sure does.
syrupy medicine vibe.
One thing that I was introduced to was the Jaeger barrels from the Mid-Michigan guys, and those are actually quite tasty.
I was stunned when I found out how good those actually
Yes,
were.
those are very good. Travis, thanks for the share out there. Hope you're having a good Friday night.
Enjoying the hat too, I think.
Yeah, he's got his
Yeah.
hat.
Oh yeah, we've been
Thanks for
doing
repping.
Yeah, we had a lot of people actually come by, pick up some hats,
Good.
and I think I sold about 7 this week, just on
That's
people
great.
stopping by.
Very cool.
Me forcing my friends to buy them. Hey,
Yeah.
did you see our new hats?
Yep. Better get one.
The hardest thing is having all that. Look at
Big
JD,
shot
they're
from
rolling,
Jay.
trying to cut this lead in half to 6-3. See, they didn't
They're
realize
rolling,
what was
man.
going to happen. They keep feeding Jay Yeager. Now here
Yeah.
comes JD.
Here he comes.
They didn't know that J and JD was for Jaeger. Jaeger darts. Greg says, I see you, JD. I see you,
Great
JD.
shot from Greg there. I think Ricky's going to try and make those 16s go away. Oh, tough. I gave him an 11.
Travis said that's the only time State Farm's been jealous of him for something dart related. This short time he had the hat before him.
That's hilarious.
Madison
love
says
it.
so true with her dad with the Jaeger.
Oh, yeah.
Nolan said Jaeger darts hilarious.
And look at this is getting turned around here.
Still a decent shot if you're JD right here.
Oh,
You could pop it. Oh, and he goes the aggressive way. I like it.
I love
Look
it.
at this.
Great shot from Jay.
That was a very nice shot. Manages to get the lead, close aggressively on the first dart.
Yeah, we could see this a 3-6 match. Another 2-spot win.
But Greg says, not so fast, buddy. Ooh,
Ooh, he
I
went
like
for
that,
the-
though.
yeah.
I like that.
Closes the Bulls.
So here comes Ricky with that hat to win it. And to cut the lead to 6-3. Can still get it done. I like it. You should. Good point.
Yeah.
I didn't do the math
Take a
before he
look
went
at
to the
it.
line, so I wasn't exactly sure where the math was at. But
It was close.
as long as he's caught the triple on that third dart, he's probably okay. But you don't want to get too used to running over there and pointing all the time. Get this game over. Keep your winning streak going, you know?
I agree. JD's going on bulls here. I see him taking this win.
Yep. 16-point lead.
Tough first. Oh, tough
So
round.
still 16. I know we're getting all the different
Oh
taps
yeah,
today,
it's so funny hearing these guys. 'Cause
And
we're,
then you
like,
don't
right
know what they
below
hit because
'em.
all the cameras, you know, they're
Yeah,
like,
they're right below us.
yeah, it feels like you can hear them on the screen because the lips move in real time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's when I was sitting up here earlier, I was like, I felt like they were
Wow.
mic'd up. What a
Took it
shot!
away.
So that's the set.
set.
That. So that is the set. So they'll move to 501. Now this should be pretty interesting because
It's gonna get good.
the 501's open in, master out, and it's going to be freeze roll, hot bowl. So I think it's going to be really hard to get break points in this,
Yeah.
I would say. So I'm going to pull this back up because I think they're going to break real quick. But
Yep, I think they are too. I'm gonna run smoke real quick.
yeah, do your
All right.
thing. I think it's unlocked.
I'll be
So
right back.
So yeah, anyways, the custom ring for all you guys that didn't see it earlier, we're pushing some steel tip on you guys. We may not stream steel tip, but all of us here play it and are big fans of the game and think that it should be in every dart room. We do have ours on a portable. We have a steel tip set up. It just more for a practice area, I guess you would say, when we're getting ready for tournaments and stuff around here. But I'm really excited about what he's going to do, and I want to see who wins and what they pick to get drawn on there. So make sure to get you at least a couple chances in there because that's going to be, in my opinion, one of the coolest prizes, if not the best prize we've given away yet to date. So I think you could have a lot of fun with that and fit good in any dart room. Sounds like they're explaining the master out to JD, which master out isn't real popular. Not everybody has played it, but if you don't know, that just means you basically can't go out on a single. You can win the game on in a bullseye, a double, or a triple. Just can't go out on a single number, a fat 20 per se, but. So we'll see what's going to happen here. What do you guys think for this second set? Think we see a little closer? Do we see a different winner? What do you guys got happening here? I lost my partner for a minute. She went to have a smoke, so you guys are stuck with me. Check my text messages. Couple coming in from the basement. Jay said they got some bottled water up there. Of course we do. Keep our players nice and hydrated, whatever your preference may be. Wonder if Ricky's out there having a smoke. Yeah, it looks like he might be. Yep. You're really not wrong, Kim. He says looks like they're sitting around the bonfire just with no bonfire. Can hear the old school banter down there talking about how long they played together, which these guys really have played together a long time. Billy Ferguson said he's going with G Money and Chucky. All right, we're back. Took a
are
short
back.
break. Katie grabbed the smoke. I talked with Greg for a minute, and the guys were down there listening to stories by Chuck, about Chuck. I love my
He
guy
has
down
been
there. I'm just
talking
giving
the
him
whole
shit.
time.
He has missed it, the guys.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Is he talking car stuff? Is he talking
Who
dart
knows?
stuff? You
Who
never
knows?
know. What's up, Alyssa? What's up, Iceman? See you guys in there.
How we doing out there?
What's up? All right, so we got a new set coming up, Race to 7 for 01. Let's hear some picks. Who do you guys got winning this?
Steph says, you don't say.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Oh, man, having too much fun.
Kim says he doesn't recognize 3 out of the 4 players.
Yeah, well, I guess that would be everyone but Chuck. You don't recognize. Jay, Greg, and Rick probably not much steel experience between them. They may
Yeah.
play some, but I don't think that they've even been to the state tournament. Maybe Greg has in years past, but
Yeah.
it'd be a minute.
These guys are all great friends that grew up together.
Yeah,
so-
these guys, we all pretty much all these guys came up playing around the same time. You know, I was back when early 2000s. I think I was playing traveling with Jay, and
Nice.
Chucky came in probably the latest of all these guys. Greg played. I think Greg even played. Greg and Jay both played before I did. Not very long before I did, but they were.
Yeah, Ricky was out there saying that Greg and his partner were lights out. I forgot what he said. The guy's name was just James.
Jim
or
Jackson. Jim
Yep.
Jackson. Yep. Open the can. Guys were good, really good team for a long time.
He said so. They're all old.
Oh, look. Yeah, basically.
All right, we're getting this started.
Yep. And look, with our, I wonder if we could. Should we take the comment? I wonder how. We can't see the other score.
Oh, you're right. We might have to remove our pictures so you guys can see player 3's score on there.
We stopped that, but it would still be blacked out.
Oh, you're right.
Well,
Huh, I didn't even think about this.
we didn't think about that.
Sorry about that, guys.
And
We
Josh
can't
is
see.
napping.
Yeah,
I was
Josh.
trying to think.
Let me see if he's up.
You know what? Hold on. I might be able to do it right
Oh yeah, you might be able to.
I don't.
We'll see if we can get that removed. If not, player 3's gonna be a mystery.
That'll make it fun and exciting for you
Yeah.
guys. We'll have to have like a guess to
Guess the score.
guess the score.
Guess the out.
You know what? I'll keep track of hat tricks here for you guys too. So let's go. If you want to put your guess out there, we're gonna give 3 free entries to the person who guesses closest. Total hat tricks for all teams for every player. So go ahead and let's get your guesses out there. Get 3 free entries, a chance to win all those cool prizes we've been showing you.
Yep. Let's hear what
Katie,
you
don't
got.
let me forget to mark them down. We'll,
I will not.
I probably won't post it till tomorrow because I'll double check, go back and do a double count. But let's hear how many you think. They're playing a race to 7. It's stacked. Chris Norquist going with 7.
7 total.
Is that a troll?
Greg said 93. Steph says 14.
Okay, yeah, let's get him out there.
15 hats for Andy. Keith is saying 11. Oh yeah, it does throw the score on there when they go up to throw.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll just have to keep an eye on that.
Thanks, Kim. Kim, you excited about coming out to play tomorrow? What? Let's first timer. Going to be a first timer
Yeah.
here at the club with the excellent 01 mathematics and experience. I think Kim is
Yep.
Kim is a good choice for
Kim is a great choice
sleeper
for this.
sleeper pick tomorrow. If
yeah.
you even want to, I don't really know that you could call anyone a sleeper, but I think some of the players may not recognize him on the stream.
Yeah.
Some of our people, but
Try and get a smile out of him tomorrow.
there's Patrick.
There is one.
And
He's looking forward.
We're excited for having you. So I hope you enjoy yourself and hopefully get a good safe trip in and get here nice and early and get loose and enjoy yourself.
Yep, it'll be a fun one. Get some more out there. Rocky says 13. Michael Boone 17. Joel says 16. Tammy says 8 for JD. All right, let's see what we got.
We're going combined though, Tammy, for the whole for all
the
4
guys.
players. Yep. So just the overall hat trick count. I gotta assume it's gonna be a little high. If I'm gonna give a hint to people, Chucky throws a lot of hats. It looks like Greg's about to get one here. No, he doesn't. But
I would go with 23.
I would feel like I'd lean a little higher than higher than I would at least think it's double digits.
Yeah.
It's just from what we've seen with ton 80s. I know how Jay's starting to obviously starting to pick up his zone there. Jay crushes bulls when he's rolling.
Yeah,
so.
he does. Tammy changed it to 14. I like it. Chris said he'll change it to 8.
Chris loves jabbing the guys.
He sure does. One of his best qualities. Tom's going with my number 23. I like it, Tom.
Goat. Billy says 22. Let's see what Death Row Records got here. A nice hat.
Let's see.
Rick was happy to grab that. I was surprised how many small, medium sizes. I got the big old bucket head size, extra large, double XL. There's another
one.
That's number 2.
Number 2 in the first game.
So let's keep them coming in at the end of this game. At the end of this game, we'll close it down. So get your picks in before this game. And if you haven't guessed already, go ahead and guess your number. And
Yep. GA's got 20. EZ's
doesn't
got
even look like we have
19.
too many overs. And if we have too much ties, I can just put 2 people and then split them or something.
Yeah.
Give them each two entries or something. So
Hey, Carol. How's it
We'll be
going
fair.
out there? Hope you're having a good night. Kim Wallace says 12. Nordquist is going with 19. Carol's got 21. I like it.
yep.
No reason for him to look at it there.
I wonder why Nolan picked 23.
Oh.
Good choice there,
That's
Nolan.
hilarious, Nolan.
Brace yourself. Here comes the real GOAT comments.
Yep. Here they come.
Let's see if Chuck, he's got a chance.
He sure does.
Bullseye leaves it.
Oh,
Oh,
he snagged the 3. He was going trip 19 first.
you know what? We'll do we should almost do a high out one too. High out would have been fun, but there's so many potentials for that. Look at
Here
this.
we
Speaking
go.
of high outs, is Ricky going to snag this?
Oh, just wires it. Great shot.
No one was going to say GOAT, but Josh wasn't here to hear
I
it,
love
so
it.
he just put the 23. So fair enough. Josh should be back tomorrow on the boards, though. Hopefully not up here in the booth, because if he's up here in the booth, it means his day's over on the mat. So
Yep.
we'll see. Double 19 for the winner.
And he gets it.
There's a 138 finish and a nice little celebration from Greg as
Yep. That was
he
a great
takes
shot.
game 1 out.
Great shot.
Look at that. The first bounty has been called. Any out over 160?
Oh,
A 160 or higher. So 160 or higher. 161 or higher. Brian Gannon asked who got the first set. It was 7-3, Greg and Chucky. This is game 2, set 1, or game 2, set 2. Gannon, you still got time to get your picks in for total hat tricks.
Yep.
How
How many do you think?
many hats? Because I'm getting ready to close that down. But if you guess total hats, someone's going to get 3 free entries. So since it sounds like you just got in, go ahead and get your guess in before I close that down. Sharon says, way to go, G Money on the big out. Nice shot, Greg, Billy says.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
What's everyone doing on this Friday night? Let's hear it.
Okay, there we go. We got some coming in, so appreciate you guys. And then alrighty, we pinned up the Cash App and the PayPal. If anybody wants to take a stab at some of these prizes, we're gonna keep those open at 3 for $5 the rest of the night. So appreciate anybody who can, and good luck to you if you do.
Yeah, we're doing 3 for $5.
Hopefully I didn't miss a hat trick there. I don't think I did.
I do not think you did. Let us know if we did. We were getting that Cash App.
Yep, getting that
and
typed
PayPal
out.
pinned up.
Brittany said cleaning and organizing the new house.
Nice.
As always, the new way of life over there. They're staying pretty busy, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
sure is looking great. You guys
Hope you're enjoying the new home.
taking no time turning that right into your home of your own. So
Oh, yeah.
a 170 somebody hit. Brandon Lee asked who won the first set. That would be Greg and Chucky, 7-3, I believe.
That was a 1.
Tom says he's out there practicing.
Nice.
Nolan's getting ready to leave for work.
Have a good night out there. Be safe. Chucky hit a high ton. You didn't
So
miss
it
a
was
hat.
just a high time.
All
Yep.
right, cool. Thanks, guys. We appreciate
Brandon,
it.
if you just got in, if you want to go ahead and take a quick guess and get in total hat tricks for the match, we got a little contest going for 3 free entries in the end of the month drawing. So sounds like you may have just jumped in if you didn't see the first set. So I was going to close it after last game, but
Yep, give us a guess.
we'll keep it open for the rest of this game and then shut it down. I won't tell you how many been thrown out. That'd be an advantage. Here comes one, though, it feels like. No.
Ooh, not that time. Brandon Lee says he's checking in from Jerry's bachelor party from Chicago. Hope you guys have a great weekend out there in Chi-Town.
Nice.
Thanks for tuning in. Got the OGs playing tonight.
They must all just touch down because they're all just getting on. Gannon's
Yeah.
out there, too. Yeah.
Yep, cool. Thanks for tuning in, fellas.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe out there. That's a dangerous crowd to have out there in Chicago.
It sure is.
I ain't even going to lie. That crowd's scary to have at the club, let alone Chicago.
They don't know what they're getting.
Greg Stroke looks good, man. Those darts are dead on right now, the low and the bull. I mean, he missed one hole out on pretty much one dart, but
Yep, these guys are all shooting great. So JD snagged 73 on that one.
nice. Sat down at Harry Carey's.
Awesome.
Went to Dicka's one time when I was out there, man. That was awesome. The Mike Dicka's was I never did make it to Harry Carey's, but look at Chuck just motoring pretty well here.
Another great
Averaging
shot from Chucky.
38.42 points per dart. Here comes Ricky with the 276 starting score.
See if he can bring this down. One more bowl. Oh, snags a 3. Greg's looking to leave himself a good out. Snags a 1.
I'd go trip. See,
So
I
you
don't.
going trip 19?
I guess so, but yeah, I feel like if you're gonna do a number, you should do 18 because it would leave you on 180. You're at 198. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So if you go trip 18, at least the single, you can leave you a master out.
Yeah. Nice round from Jay.
So is this has the hat trick games kind of wrap it down to the end, taking our last picks,
Yep, right now we are at 2.
and right now we're at 2, and the entries are closed down there. So we'll see what happens if these guys get it motoring. You would expect this match to stay pretty close with the loser starts. So I would think that this at least stretches to a 7-5 score, probably 7-4
Yep.
at the worst. But
I think it'll start going back and forth.
We see a lot of 13 inside popping up on the 01s lately. There's hat trick number 3.
There's another hat. Good shot from Jay there to start it out.
Matt in a little late with the 21, but we'll accept it.
That's a good choice right there. Oh, Chucky went for the high ton.
Chucky killing the hat trick score, flexing with the high ton. What Norquist at 161 for his for the jackpot?
Yep, 161 or higher.
Is Chuck gonna go for the 9 darter?
He might.
He better not. We need that jackpot for tomorrow. We have to replenish it.
See what Greg does here. One more.
Who thinks that 9 darter is going to get hit tomorrow, man? We got some pretty heavy hitters coming in. I think there's a chance we could see the 9 darter tomorrow. I know it's a really hard game to throw, but with the field we got, all 01 race to 6.
Yeah,
I mean,
I could see it
it could happen. I mean, there's of the 10 players, I wouldn't be. I mean, there's nobody I would say couldn't do it.
Oh, snags a 10.
Like a siren. All right, sorry about that. Let's see Ricky get this hat trick here. Put one on the count.
It's a 15, but takes 115. That's good.
Matt asked who's on tomorrow. Tomorrow we're running. There's a 10-man singles event. I lost my list here, but off the top of my head, we'll go. I know it's J.J. Carpenter, Denny Garn, Josh Sloan, Day-Day, Meatball, Howard, Tom Keller, Kim Wallace, Pax. Who am I missing here?
Missing one. Let me see if I can.
I'm trying to picture the list.
Yeah,
That's how I was going.
let's
Like,
see. See if I can find it.
I said, Chris Swanson.
Chris Swanson. Yep.
Yep.
So that is the 10 for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a really nice event. Yeah, we're really excited about it. There we go, donation. Dan Taylor, thank you.
Oh,
The
thank you,
$20
Dan Taylor. We
donation.
appreciate
Get
that.
you on that list.
What up, X? We see you out there. Thanks for the like.
My man X. So that's 12 entries for the dagger.
Thank you, Dagger. Yeah, Matt, tomorrow is going to be a good one.
Yeah, and it was kind of impromptu. We really didn't have
Little
total
last
plans to
minute,
do it.
yeah.
We just kind of like something opened up, and we're like, you know what? We should do an 01 tournament. We really want to try to get a shot for somebody to hit this 9 darter, and some of our guys that are here, obviously some of the guys are gone in Chicago, and
JD with the first look. Oh,
and then
just-
Farm's grandpa was doing a fish fry. It's Gary Clark's birthday,
Yeah.
so with a lot of new faces, I'd say.
Yeah, it'll be nice to change
At
it up a
least
little
as
bit.
far as with the crowd, we've seen a lot of similar crowds, so I'm looking forward to see how it pans out. So Chuck with the struggle around there. Where's Ricky at here? Let's see what his score is. Oh, he's in good shape.
246.
Hat trick here. He's in real good shape.
Gets one.
First star Bull's got to feel good.
There's two.
Let's get you that hat trick, rookie. You
Gets
take
a
it.
17.
Yeah, you take it.
Still a great
129.
shot.
Yeah, 129. Sounds like that hip hop has made its way down
It
there
sure
now as we
has.
hear Biggie, give me one more chance. So another is that back-to-back donations from Dan.
Oh, thanks, Dan. We appreciate that.
Appreciate you, brother. So that
You said 3 for 5, so 9.
9, yep.
Another 9 for Dan. Thank you, Dan.
That's the 15's the one that it always cripples me with
Yeah.
the math. I don't know why.
Jay gets it with 82. So there. On
So
the
good job,
board.
and it's exactly what you would expect. Start to see these
Yep.
matches a little bit. winners gonna hold. You know,
I agree.
winners win. Appreciate you, Dan.
These guys are having a blast.
Here comes a hat trick right here. I'm gonna say
yeah.
after the loss, Greg pops his hat trick. Terrible spot for a first start. I always kind of hated that little that angle over it, but he still manages to get one in there, so nothing hurt in the one hole. I feel like as long as you can get out of there with get your next round with a ton or a hat, you're right back in it.
I agree.
Kim with
One
some
more?
exclusive math and says so they're averaging one hat trick per leg so far.
They sure
Yeah,
are.
they Nothing gets by Kim Wallace out there.
Oh, these guys are hilarious. They're having a great time.
They really are.
All right. And Chucky snags a bowl with his third. So funny listening to him too.
Greg says, "Please stop making fun of our no hats." We're waiting that we know the hat trick splurge is coming. It's
Oh yeah.
any one round in the game could be 3 or 4 hat tricks, so it can go up. But I definitely, if I would have guessed, I don't think I would have guessed lower than 17. At
Yeah.
the start of the match, I would think 15 to 17 is safe, and if they're on fire, you start to think 20s.
Yep. And I called 23, so we'll see. We'll see how high this goes.
What you need, I guess the way to get them up is everyone has to be throwing them because there's going to be someone who pops, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's going to get 6 or 7. But if the other guys only have 1 or 2, that's going to make it tough.
They've had a lot of looks at it so far too.
So at the mathematical rate this is going, Kim hopes that this match ends after game 12, I think.
Love the analogy there. You ain't lying. Chris said my 8 is looking better every game.
8 did seem like a diss.
Yeah, it did. One more. Oh, and he snags the one. Oh, he's going for the high ton.
For the out.
Yep.
Does he know we're counting hat tricks up here for a competition?
Probably not. Greg does.
Are they talking about Biggie and Pac right now? Is that... Because I did see there was that new, at least you saw it on the Plex,
did.
the
I
new
haven't
one.
watched it yet.
I watched it. I fall asleep during everything anymore, but it was pretty good. It was Ice-T and there was other people, and they were more.
Okay.
They were saying that it was a little more staged. They weren't like it was a different approach on it. They were like saying that Tupac only got shot once, not 5 times, and he was doing it because his movie career was taking off, and it was more of a diss. I felt like when I fell out.
Oh, wow. I'll have to check it out.
X says he's ready for Day Day.
I like it.
Man, we could get that set up. You know, Day Day loves pulling up at the club.
Oh, yeah.
There's another ton. Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to count tons, man. That's too much.
It would have been a
I'll
lot.
miss them. Yeah.
It would have been a lot.
At least with hat, everyone knows we're counting, so they'll at least comment in.
Yes.
They'll be like,
They'll let us
hat.
know
You know
if
what I
we
mean?
missed
Yeah.
it.
I don't even know who's got the hats. I think. I don't know. I feel like Jay had at least one of them.
I think Greg and... Did Greg get 2? I'm not sure. Chris is calling it out. Bring Damien and Day and I will play you guys doubles. There's always a discussion down there, Scotty.
You know it. You know there's always something going on down there.
Oh, yeah.
Gee. Even this early, but a lot of the good ones start like 4 in the morning. Guys hearing the birds chirping like, man, we better get going.
Yeah, they are chatting away.
Naming old NBA players.
Probably.
That was seriously our game forever. We would just sit there. Somehow Day would always come up with these amazing answers like, how did you think of that?
That's awesome.
Probably he was one of the ones that. Well, actually, it was usually a couple people. Like him and Josh didn't drink, but usually me and the kid were hammered. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for
Like,
sure.
GA was down there with us. He's on the team hammered.
Yep,
You know?
for sure. One more.
Trip 20 maybe for the out. No, he
stayed
stays
on
on the
the
bowl.
bowl.
That's not a bad shot. Definitely not a bad shot. I just saw that 82 right behind
yeah,
you. It's like at
I
one
wasn't
point.
sure what Chucky's at. 260.
So Chuck's a little ways back, but nothing a ton won't hurt here.
One more. And he gets it.
Yeah, it's literally since he said you should have been counting tons. I think it's been all tons since Greg
Yeah.
said that. Here comes a hat.
Just wired it.
GA says
Yep.
I was talking about the Biggie Pac, but I definitely was team hammered. Yeah, we definitely me, him, and Kid put in our share. We were definitely at the end of the night. You know, when it's getting dangerous to walk to the fridge for your last couple of beers, you're like, all right, I might have to shut it down. I literally got to start asking Josh and Day Day to go get my beers.
So Chucky and Greg take that one to make it 3-1. See Ricky start off with a hat here. Yeah, they definitely got the hip hop going now.
Yeah, they're pumping pretty good.
Yep. Nice ton to start it off.
That's kind of what I would expect. I don't really know that they all lean that way solely, but I would feel like all of them could definitely relate. I mean, if you're playing darts at most bars, it's usually
Oh, yeah.
this type of vibe. Definitely great times, GA. GA, are you in
see a hat.
Chicago? You at home? Are you out with Jerry now? GA's not on. He is or isn't on?
I'm not sure. He
I
might
think
have
somebody
to work.
said there was 9 people. Was it?
Yeah, there's 9, I believe, that went down there. They are going to have a great time, that's for sure. Let's see if Greg can get a hat here. Add another one to the score. We're still sitting at 3 hats. Now that we've mentioned it and they know no one's hit one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the pressure of the third dart,
Yep.
but
Yeah, he's working all weekend at a wedding. All right, we are back.
rocking.
Rocking and rolling.
Here we go. JD hat trick right here.
Let's see
Let's
it.
put one on the count.
There's one. It's a low ton.
Brandon says, appreciate you guys giving us a good stream while they're waiting on the food. So,
Nice.
you know, they're waiting on the good stuff too at that restaurant.
Are they? I'm not familiar
Oh,
with the
yeah.
restaurant.
No, it's a nice place.
Nice.
You know, if it's in Chicago and it's Harry Carey's, it got to be the spot.
Like that you guys are getting a good base going before you go out on the town, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. You know who Harry Carey is or no?
No.
He was the Cubs announcer for like
Oh, okay.
100 years probably.
Nice.
Holy cow guy. I grew up a Cubs fan with the last name like Sandberg. How could you not? That one of their best players was Ryan Sandberg.
That's
So
hilarious.
yeah, so I always used to tell everyone he was my uncle when I was a kid.
That's great.
So I messed up. They're like, on what side? I was like, my mom's. They're like, why has he got your dad's last name then? Damn it.
Oops, wrong answer.
He said the waitress for sure hate us.
That's hilarious. So it's starting off right.
It's always hard when you're in a big party. You always feel like the staff, you know,
Oh,
'cause you're
yeah.
having a good time, but they should be used to it, you know.
We I think we have 17 for Aubrey's, so they're
There's a hat
definitely
trick.
gonna have fun with us that weekend.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big.
It's a big group.
Oh, Ricky got a hat too.
So we're up to 5.
5. We're at 5. Thank you for that, Billy.
We appreciate that.
We definitely need the Hat Trick Police to help us out because it saves me
Yes.
from having to rewatch it.
Although you know you're gonna rewatch it.
Yep. Thanks, Kim. Kim Wallace on. That's number 5.
All right,
Is this
cool.
game 5?
This should
It
be
is
5.
game 5.
Yep. Oh,
So Kim's
Kim.
theory.
Kim's theory.
Oh man, Brandon, they did him dirty too.
Oh,
They showed
man.
up right before they closed.
9 deep right before they
Yeah.
close.
I've seen waiting, man. I don't know about that one.
Hopefully all the food tastes good.
But you think 9 deep, you'd be like, man,
There's another one.
another hat, number 6. So
Number
we're starting to see,
6.
here they come. Here they come. You know, as a server, it's like, hey, one last table of 9. I mean, that could be a place like that. It might be a $75.
Oh,
tip.
yeah,
I don't know
especially
how high the
with-
bill will get, but I would imagine it's going to be,
Yep.
you know, it's $60 plates.
Oh
probably,
yeah, those guys
minimum.
are all generous, so she
Yeah,
should,
and it's
she
a
should
whole-
definitely be nice. That's for sure.
Whole bunch of good tippers out there in the crowd representing. So what do you got? This going out? Oh no, 197. I thought it was the 117 coming up. So chance for hat trick number 7 here.
And you know he's gonna look at it. Gets 86. I remember that.
Yeah, I saw that Jay talking about that. Yeah. He's played long enough to see those remnants before. So you need a bull here, Rick.
Stayed on the 19.
Stayed on the 19. Now, I don't know where his partner is because of our commentary picks there, but I don't believe that he's frozen here.
We'll find
Just
out.
going off the guy's average coming up next, he could be, though, 40-point average coming up next.
Yeah, that's true.
So it could be pretty,
low.
obviously pretty low. 40 points per dart, and they've thrown 12 darts, so 480. Are they
We'll see. What's Jay sitting at?
20-something? 20.
20.
He should be on
Yep.
20. Yeah.
20.
See, all you got to do is do the math. But he forgets it's master out.
That was hilarious. His reaction was epic.
Clip that.
I know.
It's
There
too
is
late.
a chance. Well, we'll see.
That has to be in the Primo video.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, Jay's kicking himself.
Averaging a 40 too.
I know.
You know, like,
Yeah.
and just threw it
Such
in
a great
as fat
game.
as could be.
Fat 20. Only
It was
Jay.
right where you want it to
Yeah,
be, like in the
only
heart of
Jay.
the single. So now, Rick, let's see. So should be a freeze either way, even if he doesn't. Yeah, so right now they're at 46 combined. Can't go out here. Do not bust this.
And he does.
What did he do?
Double 7? I gave him a double 7. Maybe he was going for a single?
I don't know what he did there.
I'm not sure either.
I'm confused by his
and
tactics.
Chucky misses the double
I am
8.
confused by his tactics. And Chucky does not fails to get the freeze, leaves it 79 over the 76, so JD can go on the double 10 after all these busts and everything that just happened.
And he
wins
gets
the game.
it. He deserved that win.
Yeah.
Going past
That was a
Tony.
wild finish. That
That
was
was.
definitely a wild
It
finish.
got all
right
the
there.
way back around to him.
So we're at 6 hats so far going into game number 6, one ahead of the pace that Kim Wallace had pointed out to us earlier at the
Yep.
You should just literally have to hit start each game.
Yep.
So here we go.
See how Greg starts off here. Nice and low. Oh, high on that one.
Angelica, welcome. Thanks for the like out there.
What's up, Angelica? Hope you're having a good night, babe.
Greg has literally been a ton machine for sure.
He has. Nice
comes Rick.
double.
I always like my first start to be a little lower than in
Yeah.
that double.
Yeah, Greg's first one was nice and low. Oh, in the double, yeah. These guys are hilarious. They're having a ball.
They're definitely having a good time. Definitely
They
throwing
are.
some darts, too. I figure,
Yeah.
especially once you get them on a bulls, when you start playing 10, 12, 13 games in a
Yeah.
row and you're shooting a bull every game, by then you start to get pretty hot typically.
Oh, yeah. Just fall short on that one. Still shooting good, shooting a 39.
Oh, is someone in the backyard behind us?
I think so. Did you see that movement?
Yeah, a
Same.
flashlight or something. Probably checking on their weed plants. I seen, I guess, a big-ass weed plant back there.
Hilarious.
They might have already cut it down. As cold as it's getting tonight, they might be
They
cutting it
should
down
be.
right now. They should be, and they might have some frozen-ass bud in the morning.
All right, let's see if Ricky can get a hat here. First one's good. Oh, it looks like he wires that second one and gets the third. So low ton from Rick.
6 darts away, though. He can actually go out in 6 with the hat and a 171. I would like to see a real big out. I'd like to see somebody snag that 50 piece from Norquist today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
161 or higher.
Chris is always generous with his bounties. He puts
He
them
sure
up, and
is.
Chucky just does not want to add to the hat trick count.
Nope. Nice high ton, though.
He's like became a TOC player all of a sudden. I feel like that's the TOC move, the 160s.
Yeah. 2 wires from Jay there. Another
make it
wire
3,
with the
yeah.
third.
And I heard someone laugh after his second dart, so I don't know if they were laughing at him or it was just a joke at the same time, but it seemed like he felt it, didn't it?
Oh,
He
yeah.
threw it. He missed the dart and was like, what the
Definitely.
fuck you guys laughing at? And Greg's still laughing. Maybe they're giving Chucky shit about something.
Greg is cracking up. All right, first one's good. Lots of
Another
low
ton.
tons,
He'll
yeah.
take those tons. You're averaging almost 34 points a dart, most likely with any ton and higher. So
He has an out too with master out.
yeah, 162. So
Yep.
let's see if
That
we'll go
would
after it.
that would definitely take that 50.
That's
from
worth $50,
Chris.
and I know he can hear us. I want to see it.
I want to see it too.
I'd like to see 3 trip 18s. That's what I'd like to see. Here comes Chuck. He's going to throw a hat now. Nope.
Played it outside, but gets 2. Chucky's shooting good, throwing a 42.
Yep, JD in a spot 157 will leave 180, so let's see if he's thinking that way. Little unlucky on that third.
Yeah, third one gave him a 3.
Bowling out there. How long has Bowling played darts with JD, man? I was looking that old bull shooter ad when all of us, I forget what year it's
Oh,
from.
I
It's like
remember when you
20-something.
posted
Yeah,
it.
we were all in there. Brian was in there with Sam Oliveri, me and JD. There was Howard, Kelly. I seen a man in there. There was so many people from.
That's awesome. It's always nice looking back on
it
those.
was like it was mint too. I think what happened, I must have brought it home, and my mom like put it in a filing cabinet,
nice.
and it was in there for like 20 years till she moved, and it came out. It literally was like fresh off the press.
nice. Nice ton from Rick there.
27 years, Brian said. That probably sounds about accurate.
That's great.
So let's see. Bull, double 11. No, he's going to go the 18 route. I like it. Misses dart 2, though. It's going to give
Snags
Jay
a
a chance
4.
for a big hat. So 158 combined. Actually, even with the hat here, it's a good chance. Ricky could see. Yeah, Ricky's froze for sure. Which really
Yeah,
don't
I'll
matter. You
get
want to win your starting games. You know, they're only a break back.
I agree. It's close.
There's the freight train checking in. What's up, my guy?
What up, Freight Train? How's your night going, Kev?
You out there at work, Kev, or getting ready to do some hunting? What's going on? What's going on with you, big dog? Bowling says, thanks for reminding me how old we are. Hey, none of us getting any younger, man. Double tops. Working for Kev, so
And he gets it.
that's a nice finish there with the 108.
108. That's what I do.
It's getting live down there.
Hope you have a good night at work, Kev. Miss you. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Does seem like it's been a sec. Especially during hunting season, you know, all your guys that are camoed out, they kind of
yeah.
dip out for about 10 weeks.
Got that
You know,
right.
they're gone.
It is the season.
I've been starting to see a few deers drop in my news feed. Saw a couple out there today. Nothing too huge yet.
So yeah, we're back on track, Kim.
Here we go.
Gets 2 doubles, but snags at 10.
Yeah, those are always the tons that pissed me off the
Yeah.
most. You know, double, and a miss in there. Like, where did this one go? Good shot, JD. So he
Nice,
gives himself
Jay.
a shot at the 10 darter, and he hits hat trick number 7 in the set. So let's see what happens here. Can Chucky come with number 8 right behind him?
Not this
The
round.
simple answer is no. But he does find the bull. Big first start. Ricky's been in that double bull on his first start.
He has. Gets another low ton, though. Not a bad spot to be in.
It's probably the first break he's had. He probably feels good to be, you know, he's
Yeah.
worked so much and then doing everything at the house and stuff. And I bet that's the first real break he's had in 3-4 weeks. And the first thing they do is cram a shot of Jaeger down his
Oh,
throat.
yeah.
You know, I mean,
They sure
here,
did.
Rick.
Yep. Kev says, come on, JD. He kind of said the same.
John,
down
what's
there.
going on, brother? Checking in.
What's up, John?
May have been here already. I think the first I seen of John tonight.
Yep. Hope you're having a good Friday out there.
Chucky gonna look to find that bullseye after only getting 1 in his opening round. He is a high ton machine tonight.
Kev, I will not be at the Killian next weekend. That's Aubrey's bachelorette weekend, so unfortunately I won't be able to make it. But I love that tournament. Me
It's
and
a great
Josh
tournament.
have gone to that tournament every year that they've had it. So this is the first one we're gonna miss, unfortunately.
John said just got in, so he's been a little busy tonight.
Yeah, I know. I'm bummed about it, Kev.
Yeah, they have even that they do the Woody event. They they
Yeah,
mix
it's
it
a
up
fun
nice.
one.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yep.
It's literally great.
There it is.
We'll take another hat.
Another
trick
hat.
number 8.
We are up to 8.
What I loved, one of the coolest things I thought is the first year they had it was when Ryan won the singles.
Yeah, that was
That
great.
was like it was almost like tear jerking.
It
You know, it
was.
was so because it was a tough bracket.
he
played
played
a tough
great.
fight. He was great. He was amazing.
He
man.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just such a great family in darts. They're just really good people and great event and something
is.
everybody should support. If you're thinking about going on the fence, I would say go for sure.
Definitely
You definitely
go.
will not be disappointed. And
It's always at a great spot. Love the
and the
stock.
the energy's right. You know, it's just like they're there. They know they're there for Kevin. They know, you know what I mean. They just,
Yep.
it's a great event.
Great memorial tournament. Kev, you're gonna have a blast.
Steph says one of their 2 weddings coming up is that week. So
Michael, I can definitely do that. I'd love to drop a hat off to you at Marco's.
yeah, we definitely could get you one.
Yeah.
What's your size in a flex fitted?
What do they do? Like small, medium?
It goes small, medium, then there's large, extra large, and then there's the size I wear, the bucket head, extra large, double XL, which I thought more people wore, but we've sold one.
Yeah.
It was to me. Yeah. Daniel, I was hoping that the small ones fit Daniel. They don't quite yet, but he's like, I want a Dartstream hat, Dad. I'm like, I know you do, buddy.
Yeah.
Where is Marco's? Is that over by
Wayne
you
Road.
guys?
It's off of Wayne Road. Yep.
Is that like Italian dining or like?
It's a party store and deli.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was thinking. Okay, for some reason I was thinking it was dining.
Yeah, they have good food in there. Grew up going to that place. I lived over there when I was young, and still pretty close to it now. Usually a large. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely grab one.
Yeah, yeah, we got them here on deck. So
Yep, I'll bring you one, Michael.
throw the hat trick, Chucky.
Goes
This show
for
off.
the high ton again. What a show off.
Someone tell Chuck I'm going to start counting his high tons. So I don't think Rick's froze. No, he's not. You need a bull here, Rick. Gets it one. Double top
Double tap.
to pull within one.
Oh, maybe
Oh, he must
was
be froze. He must be froze.
Yep. You're welcome, Michael. I know any day but a Tuesday to stop in, I believe, if I remember correctly.
That's hilarious. Alyssa says that hat comment made me think when my mom roasted you. Mom was pretty good at roasting me, man. I got to say, T was...
Mr. High Ton
She cracked
tonight.
me some good times. Yeah, he really is. What's he got, like 5?
You ain't lying stuff. Yeah.
It's like he's
around
literally
5.
going out of his way to not throw hat tricks.
Yeah. All right, so
So this goes up 5-2 if he takes this home.
it sure does.
Struggling with the double. I say he gets the
double
double
four?
4, though. He's always been pretty good at double 4.
Oh, just inside.
Oh, it's Monday. He said it any day but
Oh,
Monday.
any day
It's
but
his-
Monday.
yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
So, yeah, clearly
froze.
frozen, yeah.
Double 10.
Throw a 12 here, double 6. Charlie, thanks for the light.
Oh, someone
Wow.
told him to go 13.
You can't leave one master
I
out.
can't leave one.
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
Yep. These guys are learning a lot. Fat 20s.
It's unbelievable. These
Trying to
pros,
leave
these
one.
old school pros here.
The OGs.
I think everyone down there's been on the pro list at least once.
That's so funny.
You could argue maybe not Rick, and that's only because he didn't travel to play. You know what I mean? Like he definitely.
Making for a very entertaining night, that's for sure. These guys are having a blast.
I know for sure JD's been on the pro list. We went on it together many moons ago, and Chucky's been on the double A list. Not 100% sure with Greg, but probably I would say somewhere along the bullshooter terms he had to have a.
He can go 11 here.
Oh, he's going 11. Should be.
Yeah, he did.
And a bust. Oh, he was. I don't. Maybe he was froze.
Oh, maybe.
Because 9 and 4, so he was definitely froze.
You're right.
There, Chucky gets out
Chucky
the door.
gets it.
Phenomenal. There it is. We should have had an over/under on how many times.
He says phenomenal.
Yeah. And that's the first, actually.
It is the first.
Yeah. That's the epic line from Jay, though.
It
You
really
have not
is.
played darts with JD if he's never said phenomenal to you.
I agree 100%. Thanks for the share, John. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you, brother.
Tough third there. Only snagging a 1. He wired that.
That is correct. Ken still at 8 hat tricks in game 8.
See if Greg can get another bull here, and he does. Low ton for him.
Froze? Are you saying they were froze, or is your the screen froze for you, John? I think we're still live because Katie's got it on in here. So
Yep, it's looking
I think
good.
he's probably talking about the player score.
I think that
yeah,
last
he's
round.
talking about the player score. Yeah.
So Jay only picking up 27 there. Think Chucky's going high ton again?
He's definitely not going hat trick. We've already learned that about Chuck. He's too good for hat tricks.
Oh,
no, he's not.
He surprises us.
No, he is not. Hat trick number 9.
Number 9.
Can Rick back it up and put it right in the double digits? Nope, but a ton will do him good.
It sure will. Get
I like that
66.
Greg's the one that's right behind the match. Have you noticed
Yeah.
he does not? He's definitely ready to go. Yeah,
He is very
That's
ready.
how I like to play. That's the pace I love.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm the same way.
it's literally exactly why we have those mats measured out that long. Like, stay off the mat, and then as soon as boom,
You can walk right up.
step right up, win a prize. Jay got buds in. Is
He
that
does.
earbud?
Yeah. Yep, he does.
I guess he got tired of stories about the Hellcat.
You can say stuff like that. It's hilarious.
It's only on the side where those guys are.
Yeah.
on.
Just the right ear.
Yeah. I remember when we all first started going, when Chuck was first playing with his lot, we used to take the van, and when Jay had the big van, and go out to Waterford, and the three of us, they were going there before I jumped in. It was Jay and Chucky rolling a lot, and I was like, man, I'll jump in. They were going out to
Nice.
Airway.
There's
There's a
another
hat
one.
trick, number 10.
We are up to 10.
He's got Greg's listed.
I
His
love
step
it.
says probably true. I can't give him too much shit because he'll come up here if he hears
Yeah.
what it's got to say.
What are you talking about?
It sounds like it's Brent and Benny again.
Love it. Shoot well tonight, guys.
Is that what we're going with there, Brent? Is that
Yep, I'm pretty sure.
boy, Jay has been rifling them first two.
He has.
Miss Airways, Andy says, yeah, for sure. Airway was nice. The Stromboli, right? Is that where Airway had the Stromboli that was just like the best thing on earth?
He said it is, me and Benny. I'm not sure. I've never went to Airway. There's a hat.
Another hat, number 11.
We are up to 11.
Somewhere out there, Kim Wallace is getting nervous.
Yep, he sure is.
Look at this. For a dozen?
Oh, and snags a 7 on his third. And he said, yep, that is the place with the Stromboli.
Stromboli was so good.
I've had Stromboli, yeah.
This place, like, I've had it a couple spots, but it was never. This place was just so good.
Nice.
It was like the size of like a hot pretzel kind of. So
Yeah.
it wasn't even really like big, like roll, but it was just it was the best. We would buy like 2 to go home every time.
Heck yeah.
Waterford Lanes has one now, so
Nice.
I have to check that out. I'm out that way because it
Yeah.
was seriously
Worth
Jay.
going to
Jay,
get.
if you mention Airway to him, first thing he's gonna say is Stromboli. We literally always we would buy a couple on carry out.
That's great. See what Chucky does here. No out.
It definitely won't be a hat trick on this turn. There's no way he leaves himself 13. So Britt remembers the Stromboli. It was so good. It was literally one of the main things that place was known for, I'd say.
So Chucky leaves himself 42.
So Rick's probably got to look at the out.
I
here. It
think he
doesn't
probably
look like
does.
I mean, Jay's back at 25 points of dart, but even at 25 points of dart, he shouldn't be frozen. We'll tell by this dart. He's
He
frozen.
was frozen.
So 186. We'll see what Jay was on. 186 they were at.
Nice
We might not even get to
first.
see
No,
it.
we might not.
We might not even get to see it.
Oh, we
Oh,
are.
yep, we will.
Leaves himself 34.
So Jay must be above 186. Yep, 205. So it was they got him froze by a little bit. Yeah, we always got ours to go. Andy said she would get in early and eat. We were always drinking the whole hour drive there. So by the time we got her,
Yeah.
we just
Oh,
want
yeah.
something. We'd order a large, and then Jay's van. It was literally like a dining room.
I love it.
Tables, yeah, we literally coolers strapped in everywhere. It was great. It was literally like a hippie van.
Oh, and Chucky misses the out. But Ricky still froze.
Yeah, he's got to be frozen because he was at 205 and he didn't throw a hat. Andy said, I took one home too. Don't be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that.
Sounds like I was missing out on some greatness. Was trying to leave himself 4.
Looks like he's going right after the double
He
17.
sure is.
Who's been watching the, you guys been watching the World Grand Prix?
Gets it.
Kind of got away with one there, I think. The World Grand Prix has been going. If you guys haven't been following along, it was,
Nice.
I think they're down to the final 8 today. I saw Van Gerwen was the last one in there. At the
I didn't catch any of that.
Yeah, it should be good tomorrow.
Awesome. I know what I'll be doing. It's usually during the day, right? What time is the event tomorrow?
2:10, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, our event here,
Yeah.
7:30. But
Okay.
the 2:10, I think they go live with the
All right, cool.
darts.
So I have some time to catch it.
Let's see if this is going to be a blow-up game for hats here.
Tough start there from Jay.
Yep, definitely a little bird shotty on that. Oh, it's down to final. It's in final 4 now, Chris? Today was the round of 8. Okay.
Great, Bryce Gerwin. Ooh.
Who got through with Dimitri and I know Dimitri had a tough Price Aspinall. Okay. Wow, that's a tough final 4.
Wow. That'll be a good one to watch.
I always like to see a Price Van Gerwen, but you can't go wrong with Peter Wright either, or Aspinall really.
Yeah.
I don't really know how much. I haven't seen a ton of Aspinall lately. I know he's battled injury off and on over the last 16 months or so. So, but when he's on it, he's on it. So,
See what Chucky does here. Oh, doesn't hit the first ball. Picks up 69.
I look for a big cover shot from Jay after a
Yep.
pretty slack open. Let's see if he can find a couple bulls here.
Just outside. Greg's got good form.
Yeah, he does. Well, look at the
And he's a southpaw.
yeah, the flight too on his dart. Like it's just nice and flat
Yep.
and straight. That's what you want. You know, it's not loopy. It's I mean, straight on to a straight on target.
I don't know why it took me that long to realize he's a lefty.
He is. He's one of us.
He sure is. It's only picking up 31 there. See what Chucky does. What up, Swanson?
My man Chris Swanson, man, he lives so far. He's almost getting ready to get on the road for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have Swanee coming back out after he hasn't been out since the Young Gun Challenge.
There's another hat.
Hey, there's hat number 12 somewhere. I bet Kim Wallace might be finally smiling.
He probably is.
It's somewhat in and out range. And then here comes Jay finding a bull. Only finds one, though.
Yeah, looking forward to
Chuck
having
Lawrence
Chris
says
here
Peter right all the way. Chuck definitely a Katie too up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll
There's
get a
one.
couple lefties around the club. Chris says, yeah, leaving in 20 minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he played so good when he was out here for the
He did.
the Young Gun
Oh,
Challenge.
yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah. And he has winner's experience. You know, he's won big of it. You know, won
yeah,
events
he
in
goes to a
singles.
lot of
I think
tournaments.
that matters. You know, when in the singles, these events,
Mm-hmm.
guys who've got over the hill in other singles events have a slight advantage. Just with,
Oh, yeah.
Just even if it's just a small advantage psychologically, I think it helps. And
I agree.
you know, with
You know what you're getting into. You know the pressure. You know what to expect.
you've gotten it done before. You know, and
Yeah.
it does matter. You know.
And he gets another
There's
one.
a hat trick, number 13 coming in.
Lucky number 13.
So Jay taking a pass on that last Jaeger.
he
bomb.
did. He just grabs that pole.
Please don't punch.
I know.
All that, and he
Yeah.
left his dart.
And he gave him a 10. Back that up. See what Greg does here.
So Jay having some equipment issues in the back there. Darts flying everywhere.
Oh, and snags the 7 with his third. Kim, you're out?
Well, hat-wise, because somebody must have guessed
hat-wise,
13,
okay.
yeah. It's fun. I like having it took us
that
a
was
while
nice.
to think of different ways to incorporate and get some,
I liked it.
you know, get a couple of free entries in there for our viewers and stuff
I was
like
off
that.
by
So-
10.
Yeah, I expected it to get over 15. I would have said if you gave me an over-under number to call, I would have said 15 at lowest. I probably would have leaned more towards like 16,
Yeah.
to be honest. And
He didn't get
let's see if Jay can get a rage hat here.
Yeah. That'd be nice to see. He's going 20s.
Catches
Snags
a trip. So picks up 85. One more allowed, Steph says. So Steph's hoping for a miss here then if she must have 14.
Anyone say 13? Let's see.
Somebody had to pick 13.
think
It's just
so.
such a number that it
It
seems
is.
like people would say lucky 13. The good thing is they're usually kind of easy to find because they're all in a row, you know, because we do it
Yeah.
during one game.
Oh, I had to go out and back in, so I'm not even seeing them. I'll have to look at the comments after.
Yeah, just do like a real time or something.
Yep.
Look
Or-
at this. Oh, he's frozen
Always
though.
froze. Sitting on 5. I see Chucky taking the 65 out. Oh, tough
The tricky
first.
way. Trip
Double
6.
9. Oh, trip 6, yeah.
Oh, he goes for a double 9. Just because he's been shooting all the high
Yeah.
tons and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe do
Looking
it
at them
to mess
triples.
with Jay or something.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I
man.
mean? Just because they played together enough where I could see him doing that.
I agree. All right, double 6.
Double 3.
Trip 2.
Catches it. So 13 hat tricks. We're going to mark that down.
Yep.
We'll go through and find out somebody's going to get 3 free entries for that. We're
No 13s that I can see.
Ooh, so we'll go up. We'll have to look. Is there 12s and 14s?
Kim was a 12 and Steph was 14, right?
Yeah, maybe we'll have to just give them 2 each. We'll have to look through and figure it out. But
Yep.
if there's a 12 and a 14, we'll just, instead of one person getting 3, we'll give both people 2.
Yeah.
Because for one, you guys are always on the donation list, anyways. Kim and Steph, literally every month.
Yes, we appreciate
So,
that.
We're gonna get this shut down though. While they come up, we're back tomorrow, 7:30 live. Same
Yeah.
thing. Me and Katie in the booth, and got a great singles set up for you. So, thanks for tuning in and playing
Thanks,
along.
everyone.
And check back in tomorrow for sure.
Yep. Have a great night, guys.
Appreciate y'all. Have a